Hey, what's up, tubers? We're doing what's in the box today. Actually, what's in the bag. We'll get to that in a second. For Whoa Nellie football. If you don't know where that term came from, look on YouTube or Google it or whatever. It's worth the look. So I got this game online. You basically, from my experience, have three different price points for tabletop sports games from the small manufacturers. You have like a $20 and below, which these are going to be a PDF only. Sometimes people offer like a $30 mail in, and then you can get the PDF for 20. Me, I love the PDFs because I can't wait for anything. I like to get it today and play it today, and I'm cheap. It saves you some money too. So then there's the $50 one, which is usually you got to wait for it. It'll come in the mail. And it'll be nice components, slick game, nice box and everything. And think like second season football. All the components are nice. It takes you a little while to get it, but it's worth the wait. And then the other end of the spectrum, like I said, hoops basketball. I have that, and the $20 I think it is. You can get the PDF, get a whole season, print it up yourself, and cut it out. Now this I believe was about $35, and we got that in the mail. Was the only option. There was no box. It just came in the bag that they shipped it in. And that's fine. I don't really need a box. But what's worse is there's no instructions. There's no instruction sheet, book, nothing. The page that you get it from, whoanellie.com, I think it is. You have to look that up. They have some instructional videos or short videos that basically tell you how to play the game. I wish there was a book with it, or at least a few sheets or something for $35. I think it would have been nice. You also get this fabric football field, which kind of cheap. I don't use it, never have. There's football fields you can print online that I think are much better, that you can just print out yourself for free. It does come with all of this, which these are like first down markers, which they're printed on cheap cardstock. You have a couple footballs. They seem like stickers that you can use to move up and down the field. And then you have a few chips to mark first downs or whatever I guess you need to remind yourself, the timer or anything like that. It does come with some nice dice. These are lots of different colors. The percentile dice do match because that will be important when you roll those. All the other ones are different colors, kind of mixed matched. If you don't have these dice, it's great. You're going to need them. For me, I'm a gamer, so I already had tons of each one of these dice. The only one that's a little different is the binary die. It's half ones and half zeros. That'll come up again later. Now you do get these charts, which these are going to help you for play calls if you don't want to call your own plays or if you're playing solo. A couple of them for like when there's a blowout or something like that. You don't want to spend a bunch of time on it. This is kind of weird. I'm not sure why there's three of this same card, and then one of these, and then they're different sizes for some reason. And then you have these charts, which you're going to use for everybody. You're going to have like kickoff returns. You're going to have a time clock. This one's going to help you if you're playing solo to come up with the other team's offense. A couple other charts that you're going to need. Now, the main reason you come here are the teams. They've spent a lot of time really making it feel like the actual team. Each team is going to come with their own play chart. You're going to see like some of them are more run heavy, so they're going to have a lot of running plays and very few pass plays. And this will help you pick your offense. Whenever you buy the game, you're going to be able to pick 4 different teams. They have tons and tons of different teams, different years to pick from. I chose the 2001 Miami Hurricanes. They have a ton of amazing players on them. Clinton Portis, Willis McGahee, a bunch of NFL talent. This 95 Nebraska team, they average like 400 yards a game on the ground. Now, the two that I wanted the most was, I'm a big Notre Dame fan. My dad's a big Tennessee fan. So I've got the 88 Irish, their last national championship team, and the 98 Vols, their last national championship team. Now, these cards you're going to have for each team, and it's going to have all the different players on here. It's going to have receivers. It's going to have Ismail. It's going to have Tony Rice on there for quarterback and results for your runs, your passes, and everything. It's going to have defensive players, their names. This is all accurate. They've spent a lot of time figuring this out and recording this for you. One of the great things is they have, the Notre Dame logo. They have Play Like a Champion, Four Horsemen, a lot of things like that really feel like the team, really get you into it. Each team is going to have a small deck of cards. Kind of disappointing again that these are all printed on the cheap cardstock. They've cut out a couple and then slid them in penny sleeves. Kind of a cheap way to go, I think, but they're not bad. They're playable. They're durable. It'll get you through it. The first card is going to have things that like the coach, record, national champions, things like that. Not anything for the gameplay, but great for the feel of the game. Make you feel the team. Tony Rice, the kicker, quarterback, and the kicker are the actual cards of just them. They're the only players that have their own cards. Everybody else is on the team chart. And these are going to have like completion percentages for short and long pass. These are, you're going to have to roll the percentile dice, like I said. And the nice thing is they're color coded. The team colors, they have the team logo on them and everything. Whatever team you pick, it's going to match their actual team, which I think looks really nice. The quality, the layout and everything, I think is really nice, how they've done that. Every team's going to have the same offensive plays just to pick from. And they're all going to have defensive plays. They're all going to have the same goal line, and then some of the other defenses are going to be different depending on the team. A little disappointing that they're kind of vanilla. Like, if you're running and I pick the pinch outside blitz, -3, -3. No like unique play or anything like that. But I think the game is designed to move quickly, get a game in quickly. Like, say again, second season football is going to take a lot longer, and you're going to have the unique plays and things like that, and make you get to pick every little thing. This is going to just have a lot of it just in the cards and quicker. So depending on which style you want, this is a nice quick game to get going. And then every team is going to have the Whoa Nellie card, which this is a run option team, so they have two. The passing teams only have one, and this is something that they've made for big plays. So you roll this to say a 1 is going to be a possible turnover or touchdown. So we do have a 1. So then you roll again, and 1 is going to be a fumble. So they fumbled the ball. So half the time you play these, nothing happens, and then a quarter of the time you're going to get a touchdown, and a quarter of the time you're going to get a turnover. And that's just going to try to have the feel of big plays like, in college football. Now, I played this through by myself in the solo play. It's really quick, and you can get a game in. It doesn't really feel that realistic, I think, kind of going through the motions. I think the real goal of this game is you pick your favorite team, someone else picks their favorite team. You really get the feel of the college team, and head-to-head, I think it should be a lot of fun. I think that if you want, comment below, and I might do a playthrough or actually do my version of the instructions or something, how to play the game.